Good Friday morning. Today is December 6th, 2013. Finally Friday. I'm Jack Fox and I'm dying. A little bit of nice quiet music in the background there. And speaking of deaths, Nelson Mandela died yesterday. South Africa's most known man. Now, when I think of South Africa, you think of apartheid, you think of a lot of things that happened in the history that the years that I've been alive, and wonder what really happened down there. Don't really know. I know there was Nelson Mandela. I know they're having problems. I know that there was a problem between the Africans and the Caucasians down there, and maybe I learned about it in school, maybe I didn't. I don't quite remember. But they say he was a great man. I'm going to do some more reading on Nelson Mandela later on when I get a chance. But right now, all I know is that he passed away and he was a great leader, from what I hear, from South Africa. Unfortunately, the other news I hear about South Africa is that it's one of the biggest crime places in the world. So you got this man who's a great leader, but also you got the crime is rampant in South Africa. So you wonder, what was going on down there? I don't know. I don't have an answer. I've heard interviews with rock stars who have talked about going down there and playing in South Africa, and they actually have to put a cage around them. They have to be guarded by 4 guards to get to the concert because there's so much violence and problems there. And they're in hotels, and they have to have guards, and they have to have guns, and it sounds like a pretty crazy place to visit. So I won't be visiting there none too soon. Like I said, it's Friday. We got the weekend coming up. What do we got? I'm sure everybody out there's got holiday parties to attend, gifts to wrap. I wrapped 2 more today. One for the grandson, one for the daughter. The tree is, piled up with presents already. And, all the lights are up. Trees are all up. Everything you're supposed to do for holidays is basically done. What day is today? The 6th. We got 19 more days. But we're leaving on the 23rd for the cruise, remember? So we're getting it all done early this year. So the Saturday before the holiday, we can actually sit down and unwrap presents for the grandson and my daughter and whatever kids are here and enjoy ourselves. So hope you've got good plans for the weekend. Movie-wise, I don't know if the wife and I are going to watch a movie tonight or not. We've been watching a lot of movies lately, and I'm kind of sick of watching movies. So we'll find something else to do. Plus we have, like I said, a holiday party tomorrow. So that'll take up tomorrow. My daughter's going to spend the night at her friend's house after dancing all day. Spend the night at her friend's house, then go dancing again on Sunday. I don't know how 11-year-olds do that. I know they don't get sleep when they have the sleepovers, but they seem to do it. So, another big news, they're still investigating the crash. The movie star guy from the Fast and the Furious. I don't think they have all the information about that yet. But they say that he died within seconds of the crash, according to the coroner, so he didn't suffer any. Then somebody came along and took some of the parts off the junk car that was left over, and he got arrested for doing that, which I guess it only relates to people that are movie stars, because I see junk along the road all the time from accidents, and I'm not going to stop and pick it up now. Heck no, I was going to stop cleaning things up, but I'm not going to get arrested for cleaning up the highway. Not going to happen, Then on the news the other day, I saw somebody that had an electric car. This cracks me up. He went to pick up his son at the middle school who was playing sports. And he drove up, and he was looking around to see if he could ask permission to plug in his car. And the side of the building, there's no one there. So he plugged it in for 20 minutes and went and washed his son and came back. And a policeman was sitting there and says, "Hey, you can't do that." The guy says, "Why can't I?" He says, "Hey, this is private property. You can't be plugging your car." And so the guy said, "Well, I didn't know. I tried to ask, no one was here, so I just plugged it in, went and helped out my son, and I came back." So the total amount of electricity that he used was a nickel. So you think, wow, a nickel. That must be something terrible. A nickel, a whole nickel. So 2 days later, the police came knocking on his door. Said, "Remember that nickel you owe the school, well, you're going to go spend the night in jail, buddy. We need that nickel back. So, me being the good man I am, I stuck a nickel in an envelope, sent it to the school. What can you do? You do what you can, right? You do what you can. Embarrassing. America sometimes can be embarrassing. A nickel, folks. A nickel's worth of electricity. Come on. We got people out there selling drugs. We got people out there committing murders. And we're worried about a father who has come to pick up his son, who is not taking drugs, who is not murdering anybody, plugging in and taking a nickel's worth of electricity. Well, that's Jack Fox for today. Think about it. A nickel. Take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. I'm Jack Fox, and you're not. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend.